I want to understand the time stream entanglement. I'm warming up to the field missions. They're breaks from the labs. Doom is brilliant, so am I. We can outthink him. We will build the TRD, and we will set this universe right. It's not easy being Banner when everyone wants you-know-who.
Banner is tactical support. Hulk is all heavy duty. Listen, Hulk admit he's still working on his anger management. Took me years to control this form. Can't let the monster out at the wrong time. Not used to being a hero. Hulk is a bigger hero than Banner. Smartest thing Banner ever did was make Gamma Belt stretchy. Never say Hulk is stupid just because Banner is smart.
I'm Mark Spector. I'm Stephen Grant. I'm Jake Lockley. And we are Moon Knight. You guys are actually here, right? Or am I imagining this? I wear white for a reason. I want the bad guys to see me coming. I do hear voices in my head. You would too, if you listened. There's a god living in my head. I don't know what to think. I'm used to fighting on the streets, not across all space and time. I like you, for now. But trust me, that could change in a heartbeat. Khonshu seems to be enjoying the end of all that is a bit too much. Khonshu gave me my mission, and nothing's going to stop me from seeing it through.
When I find whoever did this to the world, that will be a bad day for them. I've seen a lot of stuff I never signed up for in Special Forces. Different battlefield, same war. I'll make them pay. Anything that increases my firepower, I like. A bad guy is a bad guy. No real difference between any of them. Time stream entanglement. What the hell does that mean? I like the future. It has kick-ass ordnance. 2 dooms, huh? Target-rich environment.
Sorcery and deception always defeat the clenched fist. Time has unraveled. Who will stitch it together again? Me. What is a hero? An overgrown child with a weapon. I can be anyone, but I choose to be Loki. Some may call this entanglement chaos. I only see opportunities. I too am a son of Odin. Asgard needed new leadership. It needed me. I have seen many futures, and most of them are bad. Doom has overreached, and we must correct him.
Once I saved lives with a scalpel. Now I do it with a spell. The Vishanti sent me to the Ancient One. It was my destiny. Some call me arrogant. Mostly they are jealous. The Sanctum Sanctorum is my refuge, my fortress. Every spell cast has its price, and my debt is deep. Everything most decidedly does not happen for a reason. The occult threats to this world are many, and they grow stronger. By Ashtur, there are baby wizards everywhere these days. If I had the patience, I would open a school. What are they like, these other worlds where I do not exist?
I was a prisoner of the Collector. One day, I will get even. Sometimes you can reason with people, and sometimes they need a kick in the teeth. If the timelines are merged again, I wonder which version of me will survive. The Guardians of the Galaxy are misfits, who make me feel at home. Don't hold in your emotions. Let them out. Sometimes empathy is a heavy burden to bear. I must regroup with the rest of the Guardians. The Collector must be stopped. Doom must be a broken man to be so careless with so many lives. We fight for the survival of worlds, not for personal glory.
I was out there, alone. And I really needed someone to argue with. What's wrong with purple? I like purple. Wait, who took my boomerang arrows? I gotta admit, it's fun getting in the lab and coming up with new arrowheads. When you're surrounded by gods and cosmic wizards, you gotta keep your head. You know what my real superpowers are? Patience and common sense. One of these days, I need to sit down with Rocket and exchange ideas. If the world didn't need superheroes, I'd work at a carnival. I think I'm pretty relatable compared to Namor or someone like that.
You can't be brave without being afraid first. Times change. People don't. Almost everyone knows what's right. Not everyone does it. All right, if anyone needs me, I'll be in my iceberg. That was a joke. I can joke too, you know. past or future. As long as folks are living on their knees, I'll keep standing up. Run the tactics again. Everything has to be watertight.
We can pull it off. I've been in worse gangs. Y'all a bunch of deadweights. I can do this myself. I like hanging around Groot because he gets me. This looks like a gig for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Call me a raccoon. We're gonna have a problem. From what I hear about this Doom character, I don't think I'm gonna like him very much. So there are two Dooms, huh? Sounds like overpopulation. Once we get this timeline thing sorted out, I'm taking a long vacation somewhere with lots of stuff to steal. Friends have saved my life far more times than weapons. Even so, it's always nice to have a couple of weapons.
We have demons to slay. What are we waiting for? If we save all timelines, perhaps I can finally return to my own. One blade pierces minds, the other hearts. We are warriors, no matter what worlds we come from. Do not lose sight of that. Clear a path. Unless you wish me to clear your mind permanently.
I can finish this without even popping my claws. Past, present, future, don't matter. We gotta save them all. Let's end this quick. Got better places to be. I came all the way from Krakoa for this. This fight's gonna be over before it even gets started. Something tells me this is a good day to have a healing factor. So this is the end of all that is, eh? Not on my watch, darling. Don't need enhanced senses to smell that something is off here. Don't matter how old I am, I can still take out any of you chumps.
To rule the afterlife is to rule everyone, eventually. What Loki has begun in Asgard, I will complete. My powers, practically infinite. Slightly less so on Midgard, Earth. Hell is my realm, but soon it will not be the only one. My hell is not a burning pit, it's a realm of trials. Living is so overrated. Among Asgardians, Loki has cleverness and Thor courage, but only I the vision to seize the future. All the 10 realms and much beyond would lie easily within Niflheim's borders. The souls of the worthy may find their way to Valhalla, but all are welcome in my realm.
I don't think I could handle the pressure of the Dark Force. It took us a long time to learn that our powers are related. We won't run away anymore.
Ain't no darkness can swallow me. I can do this. Light and dark need each other to exist. Rise up, fight back.
It's not easy holding the Dark Force in check. If I didn't have Tandy, the Dark Force would have taken me a long time ago. It's always been me and Tandy against the world. I wonder how Chronovium plays with the Dark Force. Before we put all these worlds back together, I want to see some places I'll never see again. Somebody needs to make the Dooms pay for what they've done.
My father would have loved to see Wakanda reaching across the stars. It is a dark jungle out there in the universe. Science and faith. Of course they can coexist. Bringing Wakanda to the stars was a dream of mine since youth. My people look forward to the afterlife. One must first be afraid. Bravery comes only after fear. If only the Dora Milaje were here. But you will have to do. My empire will not fall. Not by Doom's hand or any other. Wakanda has always reached for the stars. Now we have claimed them.
I was an ordinary mutant girl, until my soul got put through a demonic blender. My brother and I are about as different as we could be. You don't know me. A shame. But you will. I forged my sword with my very soul. There's no spell it cannot cut through. I try to embrace what I've experienced. My strife has given me strength.
Part of me just wants to get back home, but I know I'm needed here. I'd rather make music than do anything else. Except be a superhero. When all this is over, I'm gonna drop the dopest album any timeline has ever heard. 따스한 하얀 눈으로 널 감싸. Dr. Doom tore everything apart. I want to be a part of putting it back together. Honestly, I didn't like snow growing up. Halmoni always tried to throw snowballs with me though. They say that music brings the world together. But right now, I think we need superheroes for that.
I beat Dr. Doom once and I'll do it again if he gets in my face. Oh, I can handle the time entanglement. There have been alternate versions of me forever. When Doom sees me, he's gonna be shaking in his faceplate. Hey, quick cue. Does anyone get the feeling that Loki has bigger plans than just ruling Asgard? Honestly, I'd be surprised if good old Doomy isn't behind a super tiny, whimy mess like this. Sorry, whose butt exactly are we kicking? Because I got this villain's trivia deck from Deadpool that I think could help. Hey, make fun of my tail all you want, but I've still beaten Doom, Thanos, and Galactus. Hey, I bet I can help with the time-fixing thingamajig. Maybe I'll ask Tony next time I see him.
I'm more than 100 years old. Never would have imagined that back in the day. One shot is all I need for a Doom bot. No matter what timeline it's from. Heroes get the job done. In times like these, we can't afford hesitation. Doom, Loki, Hela. It's a little too much green. Time to paint things black. Secrets always come out. But I'm not afraid of showing the world who I really am. It doesn't matter if a conflict is geological, commercial, or even multiversal. I'd rather end things quietly. When this is all said and done, the Red Room will resume business as usual.
Rebuild the space-time continuum and defeat 2 Dr. Dooms? Piece of cake. If I could get a look at Doom's machine, I could solve this problem by lunchtime. Some people are natural heroes. I'm a natural joker who is occasionally heroic. Alright, somebody tell me this isn't some kid's birthday party again. Sorry I'm late. Had to buy a company. Underneath my caustic exterior, I'm still pretty caustic. Don't bother trying to make people care. Show them what matters to you.
This fight is for our destiny. It is why we were bonded together. Null brings nothing but darkness. His reign ends now. If saving this universe means slaughtering our god, so be it. Doom is nothing. Null is the true threat to this universe and all others. We must protect the bond between space and time as fiercely as we protect our own.
Travel tip. With the right credit card, interdimensional trips get crazy extra miles. The truth is, I can do some amazing stuff. I should enjoy this more. I don't know the actual mileage, but this feels like a long way from Queens. This feels like an Avengers gig. Does that mean I've made it to the big league? So if the timelines are all entangled, how many MJs are there? This could get complicated. That spider could have bitten anyone, but it bit me. Pretty amazing luck.
It seems extinction is on the agenda once again. How predictable. A threat against Krakoa is a threat against all mutants. We shall not abide. These dooms still hide themselves behind metal masks? The fools. Today we fight as allies. Do not give me reason to alter that arrangement. It is in the interest of all mutants that we succeed this day, and so we shall. Just as I forged a nation, I shall wield a weapon fit for a king. Humans are so fond of their golden idols, but all of them shall bow to steel.
After all this time, it's nice to finally have some help saving the universe. We must stop Doom's schemes before reality unravels around us. The barriers between dimensions are breaking down. It's up to us to protect them. Of all the possible realities, this is not the one I expected to find myself in. When will these madmen learn that reality isn't their plaything?
If these worlds come apart, countless people will die. I must stop it. In times like these, people with power must be at their best. Billions of people are counting on us to put the timelines back where they belong. Whatever happened to the world, I am going to help fix it. I can feel the currents and electricity in my veins. You don't have to be humble to be a hero. I'm not. Krakoa brought mutants together, so here we must make our stand. Doom, both Dooms, will answer for their crimes. Cross timelines make for strange allies. Who do we trust?
As long as I am worthy, I will raise Mjolnir in defense of what is right. When all seems lost, just listen for the sound of thunder. I was born to battle, but I have learned to love peace as well. My heart hurts for my brother, but that will not stop me from defending Asgard. Mjolnir, let heaven and hell hear thy soar! Come, dine with me in Valhalla! Yggdrasil be praised. What an epic gathering across realms it brought! Doom must answer for what he has done to Asgard and all other worlds.
This crisis is stretching me to my limits, and that's saying something. A choice between two dooms is not much of a choice at all. Victor's meddling in the time stream never ends well for anyone, especially him. This may be one problem I can't solve through brain power alone. In a situation as unpredictable as this, it's important to remain flexible.
Reads the brains, sues the bedrock. Ben and I do the face punching. Or face burning. I like to make fire puns. They're pretty hot. Anyone want a selfie with me? No? Tough crowd. The Fantastic Four is my family. They mean more to me than anything. Am I a hotshot? Yeah, I'm a hotshot. I've been saving the world since I was a teenager. All right. Let's warm up. Gotta try to keep my cool, which for me is not easy. Reality is collapsing again? Guess it must be Tuesday.
And here I thought the Second World War was a nightmare. After what Hydra did to me, this fight got a lot more personal. Time has claimed a lot of good soldiers. I won't let it take any more. I'll do what's needed to win this, even if it does mean taking out former allies. My path may be pretty cloudy, but if we don't win this, the future is pretty clear.
This isn't my first trip through the multiverse, you know. The Master Weaver is not going to be thrilled with me for jumping around realities. I cannot let Doom do any more damage to the web of life and destiny. Mom, how can I focus in class when there's a humongous crack in the sky? Whoa. These chronal energy readings are gonna blow out your sensors, Spider. Nani, you expecting Peter Parker? Please.
I've seen some weird stuff in my day, but this time hullabaloo? It takes the cake. Space, I can protect, but add time to the mix and things get tricky. Yeah, personally, I think one Doom is way more than enough. Am I right? Looks like you're my new Guardians, huh? Guess you'll have to do. Oh, Drax is gonna be so mad he missed this.
My war against the surface world will have to wait. For now.
You surface dwellers can't resist destroying yourselves, can you?
I had wondered when Doom would finally bring about the end of all things. I'm beginning to think I should have stayed beneath the waves. I've met pods of dolphins more capable of saving the world.
A shame that these beings have not yet evolved beyond such petty squabbles. Even my cosmic might may not be enough to save this universe. Perhaps I should have stayed in my cocoon a bit longer. There are threats ahead even greater than what the Dooms have unleashed. It is my destiny to lead you to victory. Do not stand in my way.
You think this is a challenge? Try raising 2 superpowered kids. I hope this is important. Reed and I had a date night planned. How about I switch things up and make our opponents disappear? What has Victor gotten us into this time? I prefer teams of 4, but I can make this work. This is just a normal Tuesday in our family. I'll take a cosmic clash over fighting vampires any day. Franklin and Val are gonna be so sad they missed this. Should I give them until the count of 4 to walk away?
You guys call for the cavalry? 'Cause Benji's here, baby. Ugh, what did Doomsy do to the universe this time? I've been fighting cosmic menaces all my life. It's just another day on the job. I gotta admit, it's always nice teaming up with old friends. Anyone up for a few hands of cards after this? Do me a favor. Don't tell Alicia I was here. She thinks I'm grocery shopping. This sure is a long way from Yancey Street. Okay already, less talking, more fighting. Fair warning, unlike my wrestling days, I won't be pulling any punches.
Wow, the multiverse really needs its chi balanced. What, you were expecting Danny Rand? And I thought the Agents of Atlas were a strange crew. Kunlun is one of the last standing sanctuaries in my world. It's every hero for themselves where I'm from. Even though it's shattered, The Sword of Fushi is always with me. I'm not sure my training is at the save the multiverse stage yet. Even immortal weapons need a little help now and then. This is better than the Tournament of the Heavenly Cities.
I'm Hellfire Club royalty. This is beneath me. Please, I've faced greater challenges in the Danger Room. Stand back and let the White Queen show you how it's done. I swear if this outfit gets ruined, there will be hell to pay. Could I please just pay to win this one? I have the funds. A shame my students aren't here to witness this lesson. I left the beaches of Krakoa for this. The harder they resist, the more this will hurt. Queen, Mother, Perfection. I answer to all three.
You are all but incumbent vessels for the Ultron virus. Every human is a biological accident. It's intolerable. Look upon me, my disciples, and behold the future. They think they shall be victorious? Pathetic. Are you really fighting to save biological life? Please. You speak as if you know strategy. You know nothing.